In this video, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the top 5 high-end trolling motors of 2024. These top 5 are in no specific order because some of these models will work better for anglers based on existing electronics or boat setup and style of fishing. But for others, that same motor may not be the best pick. Starting off the list is the Garmin Force. The Garmin Force was the first motor that Garmin produced, and it has not disappointed. It quickly grew in popularity after winning Best of Show at ICAST in 2019. It's a bow-mounted motor that features a scissor-style mount with dual gas springs, making it easy to stow and deploy the motor. It comes equipped with GPS, giving you all of the standard features like anchor lock, along with wireless chart plotter integration, allowing you to wirelessly connect your Garmin unit to your motor to create routes and follow tracks. For operation, it comes with a water-resistant floating remote that is loaded with features including point-and-go steering. It also comes with a wireless foot pedal that can be ran from anywhere in the boat off of 2 AA batteries or hardwired to a 12-volt battery. It can be ran in either freshwater or saltwater, and it's offered in 2 shaft lengths, 50-inch or 57-inch. For power, it has an extremely quiet and efficient brushless motor that can run on 24 or 36 volts. For sonar, it comes with a built-in GT54 UHD transducer, which will give you chirp sonar and ultra high-def clear view and side view with compatible Garmin units. Now for the price. The Garmin Force ranges in price from $35.49 to $36.49 depending on the shaft length, making it one of the best bang for the buck options on this list. Next on the list is the LOWRANCE Ghost. It came out alongside the Garmin Force in 2019, and up until the last year, it's been the only real competition to the Garmin Force. It's also a bow-mounted motor with a scissor-style mount and dual gas springs, but the motor is set up a little different than the other scissor-style mounted motors on this list. With the Ghost, there is an outer tube that attaches to the bow mount, and the lower unit is connected to an inner shaft that runs up through the outer tube. This allows the bow mount to have a 360-degree breakaway knuckle that will help absorb impact and improve durability. And all of the steering components are located inside of the control box. This means that the cover of the motor is not spinning in circles as you're steering it. Instead, it has an arrow on the top cover that'll spin to tell you what direction the motor is pointing. For GPS, it comes equipped with all of the standard GPS features and can be networked to compatible LOWRANCE units for complete integration through an NMEA 2000 network. For operation, it comes with a foot pedal that offers 3 programmable shortcut buttons and an anchor lock button, along with a flip switch that allows the prop to be operated from either side of the pedal. They also offer a small remote that is included with 60-inch models, but will have to be purchased separately on 47-inch and 52-inch models. But if the remote is something you'll be using a lot, this remote is lacking quite a bit on features compared to other remotes on this list. According to LOWRANCE, the Ghost is only rated for freshwater use. And for the shaft lengths, the Ghost comes in 3 options: 47-inch, 52-inch, and 60-inch. And for power, it also has an extremely quiet and efficient brushless motor that can run on 24 or 36 volts. LOWRANCE claims that the Ghost has the fastest top-end speed. On 24 volts, you'll get 97 pounds of thrust, and on 36 volts, you'll get 120 pounds of thrust. For sonar, it comes equipped with the HDI nose cone transducer, giving you chirp sonar and down imaging. You can also upgrade this transducer to the active imaging 3-in-1 nose cone to give you side scan as well, but that'll cost you a little over $300 additional to add this onto the motor. Now for the price. The LOWRANCE Ghost ranges in price from $3,500 to $3,750 depending on shaft length, which is comparable to the Force, but I don't think it's as good of a value for the money because it doesn't come with the remote or the built-in side imaging transducer out of the box. Next on the list, the MINN KOTA Altrex Quest. The MINN KOTA Altrex has been one of the most popular motors on the market since 2016, and the Altrex Quest is the all-new redesigned brushless version of the Altrex. It's the only motor on the list that has steering cables in the foot pedal. This, along with the electric steering motor, give you a closer feel to a standard cable-driven foot pedal. For the features, the Altrex Quest comes with advanced GPS, which will give you all of the same standard GPS features offered with the Force and the Ghost, along with several additional boat control features that are only available on the MINN KOTAs. The Altrex Quest can also be linked to a Hummingbird fish finder with an Ethernet cable for additional features and control. It comes standard with a micro remote, which doesn't have a screen and is very limited on features. There is a full-size remote available that comes with an LCD screen and all of the GPS features and settings, but it's an additional $300 on top of the cost of the motor. With the Altrex, you also have access to the One Boat Network app. This will give you all of your trolling motor and fish finder controls on one app through an Apple or Android device. According to MINN KOTA, the Altrex Quest is only rated for freshwater use. And for shaft lengths, it's offered in a 45-inch, 52-inch, and 60-inch. For power, it gives you the ability to run on 24 or 36 volts. On 24 volts, you'll get 90 pounds of thrust, and on 36 volts, you'll get 115 pounds of thrust. For built-in sonar, there's two transducer options to pick from when you purchase the motor. Dual spectrum chirp, which will give you 2D sonar connectivity that can be adapted to most fish finders. This is a good option if you're running another brand for your electronics and want to utilize the transducer. Or mega down imaging and side imaging, which will connect to compatible Hummingbird units. Now for the price. Depending on the shaft length and transducer option that you go with, the price of the Altrex Quest is going to run you between $3,700 and $4,200, putting it a couple $100 higher than both the Force and the Ghost. Next on the list is the Garmin Kraken. The Kraken is the second motor in Garmin's lineup, and it was introduced at ICAST in 2023. It's a bow-mounted motor that features a smaller profile, pivot-style mount, making it easier to install on boats with limited bow space. One of the standout features on the Kraken is that it has multi-band GPS, which should provide you with much better anchor lock and GPS accuracy. And when using anchor lock, the Kraken will also use both forward and reverse. This will allow the motor to make quicker and smaller adjustments to keep the boat where it's supposed to be, while also keeping the head from spinning in circles. Another cool feature on the Kraken is that it has live scope cable management. This allows you to easily mount your live scope transducer right above your lower unit and protect the cable by running it through the shaft. For operation, it comes with a water-resistant floating remote that is loaded with features, and a wireless foot pedal can be added. The Kraken comes in two color options, black or white, and it can be ran in both freshwater and saltwater. The shaft length options are a little longer on the Kraken, making them perfect for deep V and offshore boats. The black model is available in 63-inch and 75-inch, and the white model is available in a 63-inch, 75-inch, and 90-inch. For power, it has an extremely quiet and efficient brushless motor that can run on 24 or 36 volts. For sonar, the black models will come with a built-in GT56 UHD transducer, which will give you chirp sonar and ultra high def clear view and side view with compatible Garmin units. The white models will not come with built-in sonar. Now for the price. On the black Kraken, the price ranges from $3,700 to $3,900 depending on the shaft length, and on the white Kraken, the price ranges from $3,900 to $4,300, also depending on the shaft length. And last but not least, the Altera Quest. The Altera has been a popular pick since it was released in 2015, and the Altera Quest is the all-new redesigned brushless version of the Altera. It's the only motor on the list with automatic stow and deploy, along with power trim that can be operated through your pedal or remote without touching the motor. So if you have trouble stowing and deploying the motor, or if you'd benefit from being able to do this from anywhere in the boat, this motor might be a good pick. Like the Altrex, it also comes equipped with advanced GPS for all of your GPS features, along with access to the One Boat Network app, giving you control of your motor and fish finder from your phone. And will also allow you to link your motor to a Hummingbird fish finder for additional features and control. It's offered in both a freshwater version and a saltwater version, which is called the Riptide Instinct Quest. On the freshwater version, it will come with the full-size advanced GPS remote along with a corded foot pedal. The saltwater version will just come with the remote, and the foot pedal can be purchased separately. For the shaft lengths, both models come in a wide variety of shaft lengths, making them mountable on anything from a bass boat to a large offshore boat. The freshwater model comes in 3 options, a 45-inch, 60-inch, or 72-inch, and the saltwater version will come in 4 options, a 60-inch, 72-inch, 87-inch, and 100-inch. For power, it gives you the ability to run on 24 or 36 volts. On 24 volts, you'll get 90 pounds of thrust, and on 36 volts, you'll get 115 pounds of thrust. For built-in sonar, on the freshwater models, there are 2 transducer options. Dual spectrum chirp, which will give you 2D sonar connectivity that can be adapted to most fish finders, or mega down imaging and side imaging, which will connect to Hummingbird units with this capability. The saltwater models will not come with built-in sonar. Now for the price. On the freshwater Altera, the price ranges from $3,800 to $4,500 depending on the shaft length and transducer, and on the saltwater Riptide Instinct Quest, the price ranges from $4,400 to $6,100 depending on the shaft length, making them the most expensive on the list. Now, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these motors. They're all loaded with features and backed with good warranties. So I'd base your decision on what type of boat you're going to be mounting it on, what type of fishing you're going to be doing, and what type of electronics you're running. Because when you're spending this kind of money, it's nice to have everything integrated together. So I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, keep trolling.